Irashaimase. And welcome back. My name is Mizuchi Oruka, Blue Dragon VTuber, and I gotta clear my throat. Anyways, we are back in Kindred Spirits on the Roof. Last time, I believe we were still in the process of learning who liked each other between the throuple. I think the conclusion is that Futano, I believe, which is like the goth girl, likes the energetic one, whose name is Ichiki. Ichiki something. Yeah, I know I'm amazing at remembering names. We'll learn them once we start, but that is what I believed happened last time. Trying to think of anything else. Oh, I think that Yuri, what's the main character's name? Is starting to like Sachi a little bit, and that's what's making Megumi jealous. So that's kind of interesting. But I think she's either gonna fall in love with Ano or Hina. Those are my predictions. And I think that's enough rambling for now. We'll see how well I do in this room with the door closed and no AC on because it's loud. So it's gonna get real hot in here real fast. So we're gonna make these episodes a little shorter because it is the weekend. Because I didn't record yesterday like I should have, because there was a storm outside. Yeah. All right, it's been long enough that I've been rambling. Already lost all my viewers, so cool. Today marks the beginning of the week before exams. Bum, bum, bum. There's no club activities or committee work allowed until tests are over. You can't stay after classes unless you have some special reason. But they let you stay until around 6 if you're studying in the library or classroom. You only get a little scolding if the teacher catches you fooling around. The week before exams, huh? Oh, Megumi, what's up? Do you need something? No, not really. So why the fuck are you bothering me then? Can you not see that I'm studying for my exams? Madam? It's rare for her to come all the way to my classroom without a reason. Don't you want to spend all your free time with Sachi-san? No? Tests sound like a lot of work. Why are you blushing at that? That wasn't something to blush at. Well, it's not like we can get out of them. It is school and all. Well, I don't have any tests. Everybody suddenly starts being studious at this time of year. It's fun to watch. It's not like Yuna, her name's Yuna, not Yui. I don't know why I thought it was Yuni. I knew it was some U name. It's not like I only studied when exams are coming up, though. I can't say what everyone else does, I suppose. It's nice being a ghost. We don't have tests or anything. I get it, Casper. Why don't you quit rubbing it in my... Quit rubbing it in. Stop rubbing your dick, please. Please, this is a Yuri manga, there's no dicks allowed! And try being a little friendlier. Are you keeping up with your classes? I mean, I'm trying to, but you're bothering me. I'm trying to study. Please go away. Yes, I am. I don't need to cram or anything. I'm pretty damn smart. I thought so. You're so boring. What the fuck? I'll try harder. I'm tired of hearing that. This is fine, isn't it? My grades aren't bad. You seem to like you'd be good at the basics, but you take a really long time to get back up when you stumble on something. Wow, that's incredibly none of your business. How scary. Talking to her is tiring. Sachi-san sent me a message. Sent. I haven't did vocal warm-ups this morning for like 5 minutes. Sachi-san sent me with a message. Do your best at your studies this week. Ah, I see. So that's what she's here for. Sachi-san herself said the same thing to me before. I got it. I won't be able to help you until tests are over. I suppose not. Ah, I'll finally be able to spend some time with Sachi without our third wheel. Would that be me? You guys are the ones who dragged me into this, you know. Well, I'm glad you have a break for a while. Since I've got to study and I doubt anything will happen since everyone's got tests. Yesterday I tidied up the spot we found for Maki-san. It didn't take as long as I thought it would. So it should be fine as long as I can clean there. As long as I can clean in there a couple more times. If I can manage one time before tests are over, I'll be able to finish up on the last day of exams. Now about Futano-san and Ichiki-san. So I was right. In the broadcasting club, we decided to wait and see what Futano-san will do. No problem so far. Well, I'm gonna get going. Today's Wednesday and there are specials at the Super Chumaru grocery I don't want to miss. I made sure to check the flyer this morning. And Anno's coming over tonight for a sleepover study session with Hina. I really need to get those two to concentrate on their textbooks. It's gonna be busy. I'm gonna be busy. Anno put some effort into making their dinner for Hina and Anno too. I'll go back to Sachi-san then. Good God, finally! Jesus Christ! Megumi said, disappearing into the ceiling of the classroom. How convenient. I'm here, Yuna-ne. In her place, Hina entered the classroom. She came over to my desk, bowing her head to the other track team members in the room. Ready to head home? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll wake Anno up then. We're stopping by Chumaru, okay? Wake up, Anno. Hina's here. Oh, sorry. I thought she was giving her a direct order to wake up Anno. Wake up, Anno. Hina's here. We're gonna head home. Yeah. Anna was nesting her head in her arms on her desk when I woke her up. Did she stay up too late again? At that rate, she's gonna fall asleep while we're studying. I need something to do to wake her up. Maybe I'll just slap a few cocks in her or something. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. That was a call for. Aw, what a cute room. Have I not seen her room before? I brought the panna cotta I made into my room, and the three of us kicked off our study session. I garnished it with blueberry and strawberry sauce, but the panna cotta itself wasn't too sweet. I was a little worried about the calorie count, but you need sugar when you're studying. A little extra energy wouldn't hurt. I've been moving a lot lately, and he is on a track team. Anno could stand to be a little fatter, I think. What does that mean? What does that mean? Are you saying you want her to be thicker, even though she's got big boobs? Apparently, to what you said last time. Hey? Yuna-ne, this. Yeah? Huh? Are you just doing English? I got bored, so I switched to math. Bored? Are you really gonna remember this stuff? I said, looking at the page Hina had indicated to me. Well, I'm not sure about this. Sorry, Anno, can you look at this? Oh, look at her cute outfit. Yep. Yep. I review and study pretty regularly, but I still have subjects I'm good and bad at. It's like I'm a normal human being. Crazy. I'm fine with humanities, but I'm not so great at math and science. Anno's the opposite. She's good at science and not good with the humanities. We often show each other our notes and help each other with subjects. Looks like Hina's learned from my example, studies every day, but it seems like she doesn't have much spare time since she's always busy with track practice. Good scores on her first exams. At Shirojo would put her parents at ease, though it seems like they're not expecting too much from her, grade-wise. I think they're happy as long as she is. But that's all the more reason I want to make sure she's studying on the week before exams. Come to think of it, we're polar opposites. We're super polar. What the fuck am I even talking about right now? Come to think of it, we're like super popular the other day, weren't you, Hina-chan? I want to, but it looks like we're already derailing. Everyone was saying you were really cute. Ah, when she came to our class to give her lunchbox? They were like, she's so tiny and adorable, but looks like she'd bite your head off if I tried to pet her. A ferocious cuteness. Big sis. So proud. Hmm? Is that a compliment? Come hang out with us again. I bet everyone will give you some more of their lunches. Come on, Hina. Don't be lured by food. They would talk about you in my class too, Ano. Huh? Really? Like what? Like what? They say you're like a princess and have big boobs. Yeah, I predicted that. Ah, how embarrassing. Hey, are you two studying? I was about to scold them, but Ano's pen started moving across Hina's notebook. Anything else? What else do they say? She has like she's like drooling pose. They also talk about school ghost stories. Huh? What about me? That's all they said. Ano? Nothing else about you. Aww. Cool ghost stories, huh? Well, that's a pretty standard topic, right, Yuna? Huh? Yeah, I guess so. Our school's pretty old, so I bet there are a bunch of them. Yeah, I bet there are ghosts or two there. Uh-huh. Yep, there are. Two on the roof. I can't really be scared of ghost stories anymore after seeing them for real. They might not be scary, though. There was a really cool person at our school. It was a really long time ago, though. She was a student here before the war. Her friend was about to fall from the roof, but she saved her and fell in her place. She died, though, of course. Suddenly, the fence on the roof starts to crumble. Her friend starts to fall, so she throws herself out by reflex. She didn't even think about what would happen to her. All she wanted was to save her best friend. She grabbed her friend's hand and pulled. She managed to pull her friend back onto the roof, but instead, she ended up falling. She flew towards the ground slowly. The last thing she saw was her friend looking down at her from the roof. Ah, at least her friend was safe. Or so I heard. This dramatization was brought to you by Ano Fuji. Whoa. I'll be honest, I don't think Japanese schools are tall enough to die from falling. I mean, you'd be injured for sure, but I don't think it would kill you unless you landed like specifically. This isn't important. And in honor of her courage and dedication, and to mourn her death, the school planted the Enoki tree by Hoshikan building. Huh. That part's true, since there's an Enoki tree there. Is she talking about Sachi-san? I get the feeling she is. I don't know much about Ano's story is true, but Sachi did say she died in an accident. Hey Ano, which roof was that? Huh? The Hoshikan building, right? But the Hoshikan's new, isn't it? It wasn't there before the war, right? They rebuilt it, right? So it was the old Hoshikan building. Ah, I see. She must be talking about Sachi-san. She did go to the school at some point. I mean, obviously. Megumi too. The white and black sailor uniforms they wear. They're the old uniforms of our school. I didn't know that when I first met them, but it wasn't hard to find when I looked it up afterwards. That's how they looked when they were alive there, in the uniforms they wore in those times. I wonder what their school lives were like. What did they do? Will they tell me about it at some point? It's unusual for you to be so interested in this kind of stuff, Yuna. Ah, well, I thought I should just get you guys back to studying soon, but I didn't want to be rude about it. Hey, Yuna, say that again, but more like a tsundere. What? Come on, get back to studying. You too, Hina. Okay. Yeah, we've got to keep studying for now. We should be concentrating on that. I've got to make sure my school life continues like normal. All this ghost stuff has really thrown me off lately. Too many fucking ghosts, bro. I can't believe the amount of ghosts. I'm gonna become a ghost. I don't want to be a ghost. Alright. See you by the bell. Yeah, I'm okay with overwriting my data. It's okay to overwrite my data. Alright, we gotta need new cherries. What cherry is this? I don't know. Are the cherries full before you use them? I can't remember. I can't remember. Nuh-uh. Alright, this is test week, I think. Cupid number 5. Exams finished without incident, and I think I did pretty well. I'm relieved to think I avoided any particularly bad scores. I'm glad that we just breezed right over it. I mean, it's not like they would put it in an event or anything. That'd be weird. Our last test ended, then homeroom ended, then we were finally back to regular school life. Ina was excited about getting back to running with the track team. And I was back to the task I'd agreed to after the Golden Week holidays. That should just about do it. Yes, I think it is quite enough. Thank you so much, Yuna-san. Sure. I was cleaning the last untouched spots of the storage room. It was still pretty dirty after all the tidying up I've done, but Maki-san would have to do the rest, like we'd planned. I was pretty tired after doing it all myself, though, especially when it came to moving some of these heavier boxes. Yo, moving boxes with a bunch of books in it sucks a bunch of cock. But it's less stressful to not have to order someone else around. I was doing the cleaning by myself, but I wasn't actually alone. Sachi-san was always there to keep me company, like a good girlfriend. I'm just kidding, she's not my girlfriend. Yet. I'm gonna steal her from Megumi. Just kidding. Maybe though? Of course, Sachi-san's a ghost, so she couldn't actually help me clean. She did at least watch to see if anyone would come close to the room, however. Now it's just a matter of guiding Maki-san to this place. Right. Sachi-san's voice sounded gleeful. She must have been really happy about being able to give Maki-san and Hada-senpai a place where they could relax. I felt like I hadn't done enough to prepare the space, but it wouldn't be good to overdo it. I decided to be satisfied with the job I'd done. And at that moment, Megumi's blood writing appeared on the other side of the window. Maki-chan's heading your way. She got the letters backwards. Well, I still could make it out. I could still read it at least. Oh, fuck. That seems to be good timing. I'll get out of here. Yes, leave the rest to me. I'll guide Maki-chan here. Good luck. Yeah, I thought Maki-san might come here. You can't just skip the inner building if you're looking for secret places on campus. Sachi-san could handle the rest. Careful not to disturb the dust, I left the reference room. Peace out, bitches. On the way to Hojokan building, after going downstairs... She's so small. I crossed paths with Maki-san. She was glancing around as she walked, not paying particular attention to me. Not that this was strange, seeing how we've never actually met. Hey, random individual. Did you know that there's this weird storage building over there? How about you go check it out? She's like, what the fuck? Do I know you? Nope. Just go do it. Oh, Yuna. Megumi came over when I left the building. Jeez, would a killer not to glare like that? Well, you finished your cleaning, I assume? Yup. Megumi's been in a bad mood since before I started working on the reference room. Jeez, you can do things on your own, can't you? Why do you have to take Sachi-chan with you? She's a ghost. I can't control her. I did clean her on my own. Sachi-chan couldn't help me after all. Sachi-chan decided to come with me by herself. What's that supposed to mean? You should be happy you got to clean with Sachi watching over you. Thank her, why don't you? What the fuck? What exactly do you want me to do? This is all because she can't go to the inner building. She's frustrated because Sachi-san and I have to leave her alone while I was cleaning. What a little twat. But why should I care about that? This is better work. I won't allow it not to. Okay. It'll be fine as long as Sachi-san can get Miki-san in there. Maki-san in there. I don't know why I called her Miki-san. Oh, Sachi-san would never fail. Are you trying to imply something? You're the one wondering whether or not it would work? I just meant that Sachi will surely be doing her part. As long as you haven't messed up your cleaning. This bitch! I sighed and looked over at Megumi. The girl was in the white sailor uniform. I learned a lot about Sachi-san in our study session on the other day, about her when she was alive. What about this one? I wonder what she was like when she went here. What are you glaring at me for? I'm not glaring. I'm looking. Why is she so antagonistic towards me? Well, she's probably just jealous because Sachi-san seems to like me. I might be able to get mad at her if it wasn't so obvious, though. It's exasperating and irritating. And sometimes I'm surprised by the strength of Megumi's feelings towards Sachi-san. She doesn't hide her love or her hostility towards me. She feels that strongly for Sachi-san. She's incredibly honest about it all. Is that what it means to love someone? Though I sort of get the feeling Megumi isn't exactly a typical case. Oh, Sachi-san! I followed Megumi's gaze up to the inner building and spotted Sachi-san floating over towards us. So they can come outside? Question mark? Whoops. Wait. Okay, never mind. We're good. Thought I clicked the button. How'd it go? She found the room, and it seems she likes it. Yay! It'll be wonderful if Maki-chan and Miki-chan can spend time together there. Yeah! Our work here is complete, Yuna-san. Yeah, looks like it. Thank you for everything. No problem. Megumin's glaring at me again. We should head back up to the roof to discuss what we'll do from here. Okay. What? With that, the two ghosts, no kindred spirits, floated up towards the roof. Unable to follow them that way, I trudged over the school building and the stairs. Today's the last day of May. Tomorrow, June begins. This month turned out to be a little too exciting. But as long as I'm with these two, I bet June's going to be just the same. Listening to their energetic, annoying conversations while I eat my lunch, accidents, running around, and cleaning after school. Seeing surprised new expressions on the faces of the people I've met. It was that sort of May. It was that sort of May. I'm assuming that was the end of this episode. Yep. Alright, I know this episode was super short, but I don't want to get into a new story. Okay, so the cherries are full, if I haven't done them before. Alright, Secret Room 1 and Secret Room 2. Oh! We're gonna get into Friends 1 next time. That's exciting. That's pretty exciting. You know what? I lied. I was gonna end, but we're gonna do Secret Room number 1 today. And then next episode we'll start with the throuple. That day I became friends with Ahara senpai. I'm Maki-chan, right? The wonderful senpai I met just after starting school. I admired her from the moment we met, and since then, I've been growing to like her more and more. I confessed my feelings to her that day. It was odd, since we're both girls, but I couldn't contain what I felt for her. Oh, shit. It lagged. I delivered my letter to her in secret, asked her to come to the roof, and I told her that I loved her. Ahara senpai had looked a little troubled, but she listened to my confession so maturely, and she said she didn't really understand my love, and that was a little disappointing. But she said we could be friends, that she'd be able to love me as a friend. She said we should start there and figure out the rest as we go. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This is my happy dance. I guess this is what happens when I have coffee. I'm happy. I'm so happy, but... Do you have a minute, Ahara-senpai? Oh, Ahara, can I ask you a little favor? Ahara, sorry to ask again, but... Senpai, what should I do with these? Senpai's amazing. Too amazing. I've been hanging out with Ahara-senpai during lunch and after school since then, at every chance I can. Because I want to spend as much time as possible with her, of course. And yet, I knew this would happen. Whoops. And yet, I knew that this happened since the day I met Senpai, but she really gets asked to do a lot of stuff by a lot of people. Someone says something to her every time we take a few steps down the hall. It's always asking her to do something. And I knew Senpai was the vice president of the beautification committee. I knew the beautification committee was kind of a reputation as general handywoman, but damn, this is way too many requests, isn't it? Like, what the fuck? There are people who ask her to do things that are completely unrelated, too. They're just asking her to do odd jobs because they know she'll do them. What the fuck is that about? She just is like curses all the time. Like, she's a sweet, innocent girl, but she's just like, anyways, that's what fucking Senpai roams around on her fucking lunch break. And after school, she does all those shit things. Like, what the fuck? She can really do everything they ask her to. It's super amazing, but, like, shut the fuck up, am I right? She's my girlfriend eventually. I mean, we've got no time to chat together at all. I'm sorry, Maki-chan. No, it's fine. Of course, I don't want to be by her side just so I can get in her way. I'm pretty good at manual labor like this, so I've been helping out with all sorts of things too. Thank you, you're a real help. But, like I mentioned, manual labor is really my only talent. I feel bad taking advantage of your help just because you offered it. You shouldn't. I'm the one who should be sorry for being so slow. I help her out with other things too, but I can barely do half of the work Senpai can. No, you're not slow. You're learning all this very quickly. I like that we can work together like this, but I realize it still doesn't mean we can relax and chat together. By the time Senpai finishes with her work every day, we already have to go home and we split in the opposite directions when we leave the gates. We can't talk at all. This isn't good. I want to talk about all sorts of things with Ihata-senpai, sorry. I don't want to get in the way of her work, of course, but... Senpai, could you have a little more time to relax? Couldn't she? I don't think I'm wrong about this. Senpai needs time to relax and chat just as much as I do. But how can I make that time? I mean, she can't go down the hall without someone talking to her. It's the same when we borrow a classroom somewhere to do work. It even happens in the faculty room and on the school grounds. Which means we could relax if there's someone no one finds us, right? Yes, that's it. I just need to find a secret place that only Senpai and I know about, somewhere in the school. A hideout just for the two of us. Bum bum bum, I'm a genius. I'm a fucking genius! Yeah. Fucking genius! Yeah, oh, that's all it was. That's kinda disappointing. Unless there's another one suddenly. There is. But we're gonna do it next time on Mizuchi Aruka Plays Video Games. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment down below if there's anything that you believe I can work on. And if not, it would be like the bestest if you could like and or subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.